In a weekend of no excitement so far, we left it to Craig Lefine, Mr. 460, to deliver. And did he deliver? You know what? I'm actually going to say St Johnstone did deliver because that disallowed goal late on in this game was absolutely incredible. But anyway, welcome back to Fog Football. We're here to talk about Dundee, how they beat St Johnstone 2-1, and how they managed to get into the top six. And St Johnstone just look like they're edging closer to mediocrity this season. They don't look like they're going to get 5 points in the rest of these games. I think they'll finish 11th, and just solely down to the fact that Livingston are absolute shite. But in terms of this game, let's talk about it. I've no idea what Mitov is doing. He came off his line like an absolute donut. Falls to Lyle Cameron, and it's a good finish, but it's one of those ones where all he's got to do is get it on target and it'll go in because there's no goalie back, and that's exactly what he does. Not going to take away what the guy did. Still a great finish, but does what he has to do. And Dundee, I thought, were pretty much the dominant team. St Johnstone had a few chances. They did. Ball whipped into the middle, takes a deflection, and Sidibe, bicycle kick, overhead kick, whatever you want to call it, he puts it into the back of the net. Good finish from him. They were saying on Sports Scene that it's the best goal of the weekend by a mile. I think a bicycle kick always looks good, but he scored it for 6 yards out, and it's not like it was a clean cross that went to him. It was a big wicket deflection that fell to him. But at the end of the day, that's not what happened. And I think Marley Watkins' goal, or I think Watkins and Matondo's goal were both better than this, but I'd probably say Watkins was the better goal. I think there's ways to score bicycle kicks that are fantastic. I think this is alright. I'm not going to pretend this goal's absolutely awful. But Dundee then made a few substitutions. We've seen Mickey Mellon, that guy, he came on, Jordan McGee came on, and I thought this is exactly what changed the game. It was too easy here for Dundee. You had a ball whipped into the box, Effie McCown, Bakayoko just toe pokes into the back of the net. There's a pitch invasion going on, absolutely crazy. I'll say a pitch invasion. There was 5 people that might have jumped the barricade running down, which I thought was funny. But this was an absolute disaster because Ryan McGowan thought he equalised here. So it was like a corner whipped into the box, right? We're sitting here thinking, what's going to happen here? Then it looks like Ryan McGowan has pushed the Dundee defender, but apparently that's not what they disallowed it for. They've not disallowed it for that, so not too sure how of everything that happened here. That's not what they disallowed it for. Then John McCracken is holding the ball. It looks like his left hand slips just as Ryan McGowan is making it is the most bizarre thing you'll ever see. He's just holding the ball, and Ryan McGowan just leans his head in. At 1 mile an hour, man. It's like that meme. The guy's his face is red and the veins are popping. He's stretching forward. It's like that. He does that at 1 mile an hour, pokes the ball out of John McCracken's hand and into the back of the net. Now, I think if he disallowed it for the foul, fair enough, because it looks like Ryan McGowan has pushed the defender into the goalkeeper. Jesus Christ, that startled me. Mark Goldbridge had United stand on the background. It looks like United have scored. They were absolute shite in that game, funny enough, but we're not here to review Brentford, Manchester United. But yeah, as for this game, I think this should have stood because it definitely looks like he's not holding on to it right at the end. So absolutely mental. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to leave this match review. As for St Johnstone, let's take ourselves out of the game and look at the league table. They're sitting on 28 points, 5 points behind Motherwell and Aberdeen. They're a point ahead of Ross County. I think St Johnstone are nailed on for 11th. I just think Ross County are going to do so much better. I think they're going to pick up so much more points in the next 7 games. St Johnstone, I just don't see them. I think St Johnstone's only points might be against Livy. Just not good for them today. And Lefine, he did good initially because let's not kid ourselves. See, before he came in this season, we all thought St Johnstone were doing so. They'll have to accept that. But anyway, guys, accept this. That is it for the Saturday action, the final game has been reviewed. So until next time, leave your thoughts down below and peace.